Today I'm going to talk about manual timed level 2 juggle combos. If you've ever seen the super fancy combos some people have been doing with Ed and his level 2, where they get the ball behind them and keep bouncing them back into it with a bunch of heavy uppers, that's what I'm here to talk about. Momochi especially has been working these out, and for the longest time I thought it was a bit impractical because the timing when I saw them and tried to do them myself, the timing was so precise that I'm like, no one's gonna use this in a real game. It's cool, but And then people made up auto timing combos, which I will get into. And I was like, oh, that's cool, but you can get bigger damage. And then I saw Momochi doing the manual time combos in real matches, and I was like, how did he do that? Like, I was so confused. So I spent a lot of time trying to work it out, and in this video I think I've found enough to make these combos realistic in real matches. There might be a trick or two I'm missing that Momochi knows that I don't, but the tricks that I've seen to work out myself make these more than usable in real games, and I'm going to show you. And if you might think, oh, these combos, they're pretty hard, and they are hard for Street Fighter 6 combos, and like, oh, I'm not that good yet, or like, this is too advanced for me, you'd be surprised. I'm not saying, oh, you'll be able to do these in games easy, because I'm not even doing these in games yet anyway. But in training mode, you can do this, right? It doesn't really matter what level you're at, unless you just started yesterday. But if you think you'd have fun trying this stuff, I do really recommend just giving it a shot. It is pretty fun doing combos like this. But hopefully with this information, people will be able to make even more combos like this, and we'll be able to really optimize this level 2. Alright, first things first, I should probably explain the difference between manual timing and auto timing, and why this is a thing that has to do with this kind of combo. And the first thing I'll explain is the actual combo that we're going to be using as our starter, right? So I'm just going to set it to always counter hit, because this combo comes from a counter hit or a punish counter. You can set it to always punish counter if you really want. It won't make a difference. The spacing ends up the same. And the starter we're doing it like this, alright? That's going to be our start. And you might ask, why that specifically? Why not, something else? And the reason is, this is a pretty practical starter. First reason, let's set him to throw. Block all. Alright. And let's put the delay, say someone's delay teching, I don't know, 4 frames. Yep. So I've got Luke. He's throw teching with a 4 frame delay, which is to simulate a delayed tech, right? So if I pull in here, I can't shimmy. Even though he's delay teching, I don't have enough time to walk back and throw bait, right? So in that situation, this is actually a very good button for beating throw techs. So this is, see that? That gets our combo started, right? And another reason this is a good practical starter is simply DP punish as well, right? Now, the difference between, I'm just going to put this back. The difference, keep it on always counter, keep it on block after first hit. I'm going to save a state here. The difference between manual timing and auto timing, right? The reason you need any kind of timing is because with the wrong timings, you're not going to be able to get the kind of combo we're looking for. For example, if I just do level 2 straight away, you get this. Which actually, that didn't look too bad, to be fair. Let me fix that. See? It whiffed. That wasn't exactly immediate, but you see, it whiffs. What if I do it too late? This part whiffs, right? And what if I do it kind of in the middle, but it's still a bit too early? you get this, right? He got stuck on the ball, wasted a bunch of hits, couldn't get the combo. The reason we use, well, the reason there are combos with an auto timing is because it gives you consistency in getting the exact juggle that you want, so you can do the exact combo you want. And I'm just going to show you a auto timing combo off of this. Okay, as you can see, with the stand light punch, which is really the only realistic frame kill in this situation because it is your fastest button, you can get a pretty great combo that is very consistent. The execution's a bit hard, I think. Doing the frame kill into level 2 is quite a tight input, but you'll get the same combo every time. Good damage, good corner carry, good meter build. But the thing we're doing here is we want to get a combo that's a lot better in the same situation. And how can we do that? Well, first, I'll show you the combo, okay? As you can see, this combo is 300 or 400 more damage. It's a bit more corner carry and it builds more super meter. But the problem with a combo like this is you have to manually time when you do the level 2 to get the exact juggle. And for a long time, first of all, I saw Momochi making these combos and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but the timing's so hard and it's so like variable. Like, I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this in a real game. But then I saw him start doing it in real games and I was like, okay, there's got to be some kind of trick, you know, or tricks. And the answer is, I think I found what those tricks are. Maybe there's one or two things I might be missing. Maybe there's a little bit of a micro walk involved, but I don't think so. I think with what I've worked out, these combos can be very practical, and I'm going to show you how to do these, right? So the first aspect, which is pretty obvious, is you need to get the right... You need a level 2 at the right time, the manual timing, right? And to get the exact manual timing, if that's all you know what to do, it's really precise. The best way I can describe the timing is it's when they hit the height of being in the air and they just start to descend, like they just start to fall down. That's kind of the best timing. It's around that area. But you have a bit of leeway due to mechanics of the combo that I'm going to explain later. So let's try get the right height first, okay? Maybe here? That looks good. See? Okay, so I'll go through my thought process in working this out. At first I was like, okay, I've got the good height, but even if I do that, first of all, I'll explain, we're using light flicker here, right? We're using this button here to juggle. The reason we do that over Spark is because it does more damage, and the reason we don't use this instead, which does more damage, is because you need... I think it's technically possible to get a juggle like that here, but the timing like on the level 2 is so precise that it's not at all realistic. But there are other combos where you will use this, and it's quite good. But anyway, we're using light. So I got to that point, I'm like, I got a pretty good juggle, but the combo's still... I'm not consistent. I thought maybe I didn't get the right kind of juggle, like the right level 2 juggle. I was like, oh, I don't get it. But there's another trick. And that trick is you're holding this button slightly. You are holding this for like a couple of frames, give or take. And what you want to do is you want to let go when they're just about to hit the ground, but you're still going to juggle them if you let go, right? I'll show you what happens if you just do it straight away first. See, he gets hit by like 20 hits, it ruins the combo. But if I hold it, see that? If I hold it until he's just about to hit the ground, it will bounce him into the ball one hit, and I'll be able to continue my combo. So those are the two major aspects of this. And then obviously, I'll try to get the combo here. See, that was too late. Too early. Too late. Too early. There we go. You see? Those are the two timing aspects. And separately, they make the combo way too precise to do realistically in a match. But if you use both of these tools together, it makes these combos actually quite realistic. But still hard. Okay, so that's the tools for the combo. And you'll be thinking, I can practice this and get pretty good, pretty consistent at it. But still, it is a tricky combo at the end of the day. And what if I do this and I just mess it up? As you know, it's going to happen sometimes. Isn't that a huge waste of level 2? And the answer is 9 out of 10 times, not really, no. Because a lot of the time when you drop this combo, you can react to what's wrong with it and you can improvise an ending that will still make it worth doing the level 2. And I'm just going to practice the combo here. And every time I mess it up, which will be quite often, I'm going to do my best to turn it into something, you know, salvage it into something worthwhile. Alright, the reason I stopped it there instead of... That looked pretty good, right? You might be thinking, why did he do a medium upper there and just kind of improvise that combo? It's because he got hit by the ball twice there. When you practice this combo, you'll see that sometimes. And if you try to continue the combo, you'll do a heavy upper and it'll whiff. And then they'll kind of fall out of the ball. So I saw, oh, it hit twice. So I did the medium upper to kind of get the juggle, and then I moved in for the pressure. And the damage is still good, the knockdown's still good. That's one way to salvage it if that happens. Oh, that was just a poor execution by me. I missed the last DP there due to timing, but still, that's basically the combo, right? I shouldn't have kill rushed there because minus 14, but I could have just walked forward. I got the corner, I got the big damage, I got the meter build, mostly. So that's alright. That's fine if it goes like that. Had to salvage it there again because as you saw, I got 2 hits there, so medium DP. As you saw, it actually bounced back into the ball, and I was able to react to seeing that, and I could, you know, follow up with Oki and still pretty great damage, 4,200. I'll deliberately mess this one up to show another situation if you're too early on the level 2. You can do that. I messed up the combo a little bit there, but if they're getting... The way this works is because you're holding the flicker anyway, because you want to hit it low, so you're holding for that little bit of time, it's very easy to react to them getting stuck on the ball. And if you see they're stuck on the ball and they're eating all the hits, you just hold down the flicker to full charge and you let it rock and you just do a combo like that, right? And it's not bad at all for what you're getting. Still got 3,800 damage. Got my knockdown pressure. It's not really that much of a waste, even though I messed up the combo very early. So when you mess around with this combo, you'll see that, well, the best way I can put it is, if you practice this combo, make sure you don't just give up. Oh, I dropped it, restart. Try your best to salvage the combo, and you'll find that it's quite easy to do. So yeah, that's one great aspect of these combos. Alright, let me show you one more combo like this. This one is actually easier to do, and I see Momochi using this one in real games. Firstly, you want to set up the best spacing to do a kind of, it doesn't have to be exactly max range, but close to max range jumping medium kick, right? So as you can see here, Luke will get hit by this. That's what you want. It doesn't have to be counter hit for this, but whatever. We'll just leave it on. And the cool thing about this combo is you do the level 2 right away. You don't have to do any manual timing. You just do it instantly. That's the timing for this range. And that's the combo. I recommend, if you do plan trying these combos, learn this one first. It's quite easy. One difference between this one and the other one is, instead of doing light flicker, you're doing medium flicker, right? And you can hold it down a little bit to get as low as possible, but the timing is pretty lenient. So just remember, that combo, medium flicker. The other combo, light flicker. Alright, those, I mean, that's all that I really had to show today. But I just wanted people who watch this be mindful that with these tools, we should be able to work out even more combos like this. Like, I'm sure you don't have to do this spacing to do the combo. You do for this specific timing, but I'm sure people could work out completely different spacings that will have different timings, but they'll all be possible, you know? So you could do something like this, right? Which will be a different timing for the level 2 and the holding the flicker, but realistic. So anyone who wants to experiment with this stuff, please do find out everything you can and send it to me, especially, because I'd love to learn more combos like this. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have some more videos to make soon. But if not, follow me on Twitter, which I'll link in the description, because I post stuff like this as often as I can, all kinds of ed stuff. Alright, thank you.